The Atlantic has an interesting article which talks about the Dow Jones Industrial Average hitting record highs. And the Dow Jones Industrial Average has surpassed 14,164, its all-time highest close in nominal terms, not taking into consideration splits and adjustments, which was seen back in October 9th of 2007. When I see this, initially I say, that's great. You know, a lot of my retirement account, given my age, is in stocks right now. And when I log in and I look at that, it's great to see the fact that it is rising over the last many years. However, as the Atlantic.com article outlines, there are serious concerns that we are in a bubble right now. The article does not use that word. I'm using that word. But the article points out that while we've recovered in the stock market in nominal terms the losses of the recent recession, there are other indicators which are very concerning. What are these indicators? Household income is very low, okay? Household incomes have not gone anywhere but down since the recession hit. The real median U.S. household income, which means adjusted for inflation, was $50,000 in 2011. And that's the most recent data currently available. That's 8% lower than what it was in 2007 when the Dow was most recently this high at 54,489. Housing prices are very low. They've been increasing slightly lately, but they're still about 25% below their 2007 peak. Labor's share of the economy is at a 50-year low. So while stocks have gotten back on track, worker pay has been shrinking. And that's also a concern, because that means that incomes are depending more on non-directly labor-related factors, which, as we know, can be big factors in a bubble. The good thing is that debt has fallen. So the Atlantic article points to debt falling and average debt being a reduction in terms of what the average person is holding. That's good, debt as a portion of disposable income. But there are a lot of things here, Lewis, that are definitely concerning. Household income low, housing prices low, labor share of the economy 50-year low, stock market's high. Are we in a bubble? I don't know. There's, as you hopefully know, very few economists and very few financial advisors can really predict what is going to happen. But some of the underlying indicators here are not particularly good.
Yeah, well, when you say you're in a bubble, you're implying that bubble could pop. And once again, we could be in 2008, right? I mean, that's bold. I mean, we know that we don't currently have the mortgage crisis, right?
And hopefully we won't.
That's a big part of it. I mean, we assume that because of the new laws enacted, banks are following stricter protocols.
You would hope so.
I don't know.
Maybe some of the underlying legislation is going to prevent that pop, which we're talking about. We'll see. The next 2 years are going to be interesting no matter what.
Indeed.
On today's bonus show, we'll talk about the TSA permitting small knives on planes. The TSA likes it. Flight attendants don't. We'll also talk about some license plates banned in Washington, D.C., and an interesting sandwich shop that is an old bathroom. Would you be against going to a restaurant that was at one point a bathroom if it still had the urinals on full display? That's a question for the bonus show. DavidPakman.com/membership. Sign up, support the show. We'll take a break and plenty more coming up after this.
The David Pakman Show at DavidPakman.com.